Hi, everybody. How you doing? Good to see you. Well, all the 0 people that are in here right now, but that's okay. Um, Winter has arrived. We are here on Hoth, and it's gotten pretty gnarly. It's down to 4 degrees. We've had a bunch of snow. It's serious business here on Hoth. But I saw a deer eating peanut butter today, so all is not lost. Oh, shit. Simultitties! It happened both at the same time. Miss Sunrise Dawn and Hef. Same time, same second. You guys are amazing. Coordinated. Simultitties. Love it. Hello from North Georgia. Hello to Hitting. Ms. Kim D. High, rocking it out. Hello, Jen. Good to see you in Nevada. Good to see everybody. Yeah. It's been a Sunday, y'all. I've had more phone calls, more emails today. I'm going to be on the phone with Carnival tomorrow to ask them more questions and get nailed down on rates for accessible cabins, because there seems to be a lot of demand for that. I got another email today from another person who is looking for a roommate. So if y'all are planning on going solo, shut the fuck up right now. Oh my God, I dropped an F-bomb way before 5 minutes. 220. Are you kidding me that I have 220 subs right now? Jen, that's amazing. Holy crap. Thank you for letting me know, because last time I checked, I was at like 218, I think. That's amazing. Mind blown. But yeah, I got another email from somebody today who said that they were looking for roommates, which means, if I can put that person together with the other 2 women that are looking for roommates, and then get 1 more for that balcony, it's going to be on, yo. They're going to be able to book. I got an email from somebody else who happens to be in the chat right now. I'm not outing them unless they want to out themselves. That they're going to be booking as soon as they can. That's super exciting. Jen, it is not a race, and I love that you're tickled pink for me. That's amazing. But everybody, please, if you haven't subbed to Jen already, please go there. Go to Pup Groomer 20. She's putting out really good information, y'all. She's doing the Flying Spaghetti Monsters work, or Xenu's work, or something. She's all about the service animals, and the keeping the puppers all smelling good and looking pretty and everything else. So go sub to her. She's got good information to hand out. Miss Sunrise Dawn, it has been a fairly crappy weekend. Saturday was awful. Sunday only slightly better. And now my little one woke up around 12:30 and can't go back to sleep. It's a freaking school night. Ooh, girl. Guess who don't envy you? Me. I don't envy you even a little tiny bit. I am so sorry you're dealing with that. Good luck, sister. Tell me how I got 136 views on a dumb TikTok video I posted on my YouTube page last night because you're fucking hilarious. That's why. It's freaking awesome. Oh my God. Jen, you are just, you're, don't keep going because you're going to make me cry and I can't. No. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Hev has a whopping 6. Well, girl, is this the name that your channel is under? Everybody go sub to Hef. Please. Please go sub to Hef. We're here to lift each other up. Miss Sunrise Dawn says, I'm pretty sure I'm still stuck on 30. Girl, mine was stuck on like 25 for literally 9 years. Or 8 3/4 years. So don't feel bad about that. Good morning, Ms. Maya. Good morning to you in Norway. Great minds think alike. You did a video on the same pattern and subject I picked. Love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. See? All of us all separated at birth and shit. Artsy Tartsy. Hey, girl. Good to see you, Artsy Tartsy. Good to see Miss Not That Helen. You're not that Helen. Or maybe you're just not that Helen. I don't know. But either way, I'm glad to see you here. Welcome. Kim, rock it out for life. I'm just going to play show and tell and be entertaining. I got to get out of my comfort zone, and it is hard to do. Girl, you ain't kidding. I've been doing it. And it is not easy. But I will tell you that feeling like the community that's been in here, that's been showing up for me, has made it a lot easier. And if you let us, I think we can probably make it easier for you too. But yeah, Kim, we got to talk, girl. So we have each other's numbers. Let's talk, because we got to talk with our voices. We got to spend some time on the phone, really getting our chat on. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that sooner rather than later, okay? You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Jen. You're rocking it too. You're rocking it too. And you're putting out way more educational content than I am. I just go online and I babble for a couple hours every night. So you're amazing, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And you're going to be, I know what you've got in the works. You're going to be kicking so much ass really soon. Forever Fru, I believe. Nothing's on it. 2 dumb videos. Who cares? Who cares? Send me the link. And I'll put it in the chat so that everybody can go and sub up. We got to sub up to everybody that's all in here. And we can have Kimberly Gabaldon. Good to see you. Retired Red. Oh, hi, Artsy. Did you get an email from me today? I love that everybody's talking amongst themselves now. Maya, winter has finally arrived. Have you been waiting for it? Kinda, because here it arrived late. It's like, what's the temperature right now? It's like 4 degrees outside. And we got a bunch of snow. over the last couple of days, a bunch, meaning like 3 inches. Um, and that's really late for us. Normally, we get snow a lot faster than this, a lot earlier than this. Like, we design our Halloween costumes up here to fit over a snowsuit. Because that's just how we do up here. We're used to it. We've had Halloween blizzards where we've gotten, like, feet of snow. The amount of snow that we got on Halloween could be measured in feet, and that was what was that, 91? Yeah, 91. Halloween of 1991. Pretty sure that's when that happened. It was crazy, and it's only now it's really weird, really strange, but we had been told that it was gonna be an El Niño winter, which means we were gonna, up here, get less snowfall, and it was gonna be a milder winter than most, which is good because last year up in this piece, we got just cubic ass loads of snow. So, yeah, it's a little strange for it to finally be happening in the early part of January as opposed to, mid-October. It's messed up. Hav's got 8 followers now, very nice. Miss Sunrise Dawn, my anxiety has been in super overdrive and it's driving me crazy. I'm so sorry, honey. I know that feel. No problem. I have lots of availability. Excellent. Yes. Yes, I enjoy helping everybody with watch hours. There's so much to learn for sure. That's one of the best things about the internet is that there is always so much to learn. Always so much to learn. And we can all help each other learn stuff. It's kind of my favorite. Um I was having a chinwag with a friend of mine tonight earlier, and she wants to watch what's going on here because, she's not this whole YouTube thing is still kind of new to me, and she's not used to having me be on the YouTubes all the time, and she wants to watch, but it was asking her to, like, sign in, and she didn't know how to do that, and she's like, "I don't pay for YouTube," and I'm like, "Girl, you don't have to pay for shit. I don't pay for shit." Um, but you do have to create a login and sign in, and then it'll allow you to, like, watch and subscribe and like videos and all that fun stuff, so, um hopefully, we'll see her tonight, and if we do, that'll be fantastic. If she's watching right now, hello, Cookie Nose Pumpkin Breath. Um, yeah, that'd be great. I have over 4,000 on TikTok. Does that count? I can't see why it wouldn't. I'm glad that you know how to TikTok because, as I said last night, I don't have a goddamn clue. Retired Red. I have 6, and I'd love to have more. Holy shit, Red. Is your channel name Retired Red? Because we need to know that. I'm so glad there is a little winter. Late winter normally means a long, wet spring with winter storms. Yeah, no kidding, Kim. No shitting. I lay in bed most of the afternoon and night and watch movies, ate, smoked cigarettes, and dozed. My feet and legs are so swollen, don't know why, but trying to let them rest. That's very smart. Keep them elevated above your heart. That'll help, from what I hear. Retired Red is the name of Red's channel. So everybody go see Retired Red and make sure that you're subbed up. That does sound like, considering your location, we've been dumped on a few times in southern Colorado. I already am expecting more tonight. Yeah, for sure. Denver Steve-O. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna start measuring things in cubic ass loads from now on. And Well, you should. I mean, you know, a lot of people talk about the metric butt ton, but also the cubic gas load is legit and it is significant. You sent it to me, half? Okay, awesome. I'll put it in there. That was what one of the dings was. And I know that Maya's been dinging me too. You're hoping to do some vids of the cruise. Fucking A, right. We're all gonna do some more vids of the cruise. Hell yeah. I have a GoPro and I have no idea how to use it, so that'll be fun. I'm hoping you guys can help me. Miss Luna? Hello, Miss Luna. You look great. That color is great on you, lippy and shirt. You're the sweetest. Thank you very much. The lippy is the shade Low Key from Half Caked. I don't know why I'm showing it because it doesn't fucking, it reads backwards because Restream is how it goes. This I got on sale in a hotel gift shop when we were bringing all of my deceased sister's things home to Minnesota from Florida last year. So, but thank you for telling me I look great. Now, if I can just get my eyebrows on point and recolor my hair, I suppose that will help. That will help. But let me just shut up and say thank you and learn to take a compliment. For heaven's sake, I'm trying. Thank you for your patience. Hello, a dose of rose. Hello, still waiting for the snow here. A dose of rose is one of the people that was looking for a roommate. We can make this happen, y'all. We really can. Because I know of, 3 women already, including a dose of rose. We need one more that they'll have 4 for their balcony, and it'll be perfect. It'll be perfect. And I know that there was somebody for Artsy Tartsy that we were thinking about who needed an accessible cabin. It's gonna happen, y'all. Please continue talking amongst yourselves. Please continue networking, making those connections because it's so important. It's so important. And then we can get everybody on the ship in the cabin that they want to be, in the cabin that they need, and it's going to be super awesome. You've measured by pant loads since the 70s. Wow. Okay. Yeah, pant loads. Miss Sunrise Dawn, nothing like being told you're worthless by someone you love and way overly criticized by another to make for a shitty weekend. Both have apologized, but that doesn't take the words out of my head. Of course it doesn't, and it won't. There was a thing that I saw, I don't know if it was on Facebook or something, but you take a piece of paper and you crumple it all up and then you smooth it out. Or you straighten it out a little bit and you say, I'm sorry, to the paper. Does that make the wrinkles go away? No, of course it doesn't. And, I'm sorry doesn't remove the words that were said, and it can't. Apologies can't remove the damage that's been done. So I'm really sorry that you're dealing with that, ma'am. That really sucks. Miss Stephanie East is here. Good to see you, Miss Stephanie East. Retired Red is here. Everything is 50 million. When I talk about things, my kids still point that out. Very nice. A dose of rose. Yes. Roommate wanted for the cruise. Absolutely. Artsy Tartsy. If I wanted patience, I would be a doctor. Okay, you're funny. You're funny. Artsy Tartsy, I know you're talking about uh, getting a roommate, and I know that there was somebody that I had in mind who also needs or wants an accessible cabin. That's one of the people that I was thinking about maybe hooking up with you. I'm just trying to remember who it was. I get so many emails, so many emails. But I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. And um, I'll tell you what, if you are um, a single female or a single male for that matter, who's looking for a roommate, one of the things that I'm going to be asking people to do is to pop something in the comments after the show is done. So maybe tomorrow, pop something in the comments, because then maybe others will see it. Yes, I think Ms. Marilyn is finally sleeping, which, I mean, she should be, right? Because we've been making her a dirty stay up pretty much every night for the last few. And the woman needs her sleep. Heaven's sake. But yeah, I know that we're trying to get people matched up, and I know that that's something that I'm not willing to take on. Because I'm catching enough BS from people that the last thing I need is to then match people up, put them in a room together, and have them hate me to death and want to yeet each other over the side of the ship, before we've even hit the first port of call. So, there's that. So that's why I'm recommending to people that they connect with other people, that they talk about it, that they email back and forth or message on Bookface or all that kind of stuff, because then you guys are going to be able to get a feel of, who you think you're going to be able to be compatible with. A lot of people only spend a certain amount of time in their cabins anyway, so that's fine. But yeah, and Marilyn does say that she's addicted to this chat. Oh, Kim. Once my deposit is paid, I will play cruise director and assist with room assignments and help our group once on board. Kim, you're amazing. I figure I'm probably going to have to do office hours in the atrium every day anyway for a certain amount of days of the ship, or the sailing, just because people are going to have questions and they're not going to want to go stand at guest services to get those questions answered. But I would take all the assistance that you are willing to offer for sure, Kim. Absolutely. Yes, video chat while you sleep to see who farts and snores and decide if you can tolerate it. See, there you go, Hef. There you go. Absolutely. And, there's nothing saying that if somebody snores, that person couldn't bring along a few pairs of earplugs to hand out to the people that um you're rooming with. Just as a goodwill gesture. Hey, I know I snore. Allow me to gift these to you. Cricks, I'll do all the yelling for you. Thank you, Hef. Thank you. So yeah, and because Jen is on it, like dead on Elvis, she is on it. This is me reminding you to take your night meds. It's night meds time, y'all. So I've got mine. Night meds. Night meds, everybody. Those melatonins really want to stick. Rude. Absolutely rude. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, Artsy, I've got somebody in mind for you because they also need an accessible cabin, but not they would prefer like grab bars. They don't necessarily need fully accessible, but I've got somebody in mind that I want to pair up with you. I just have to find their email. Kia ora, Ms. Beaumont. Good to see you. I have a questionnaire of 100 questions for dating over age 50. It's perfect for all you need to know about anyone. That's amazing, Kim. That is amazing. Back of Beyond, I roll my night meds. Good on ya. Well, I hope you rolled them because it's time for a Xenu Marlene, y'all. Xenu Marlene to wash it down. I've got my wine. Xenu Marlene, y'all. Pete Jensen put together a special room if you're on the SPTV Discord. Pete put in a special room on the SPTV Discord server for the cruise, and it's called XM for Xenu Marlene dash the cruise. So I guess there were people in there who were like, wait, this is a thing? And somebody else was saying, oh, yeah, you know, we're hoping for like January or February or 12 or 13 months from now. And I'm like, where have you been getting your information? Because I've got this locked down. So, but yeah, it's on, it's happening. We've got Ms. Marilyn booked. We've got Kara McAllister booked. And I'm hoping to get more bookings as we go along. I'm hoping that Reese and Tommy can get their shit together, get their lives together, and figure it out. I kept trying to mention it to Sterling tonight during the Riesling chat, but I did also send him an email to let him know about it and give him some details. You guys, there she is. There's our Ms. Marilyn. Speak of the devil, and the devil appears. Here she is, the Jezebel straight from the dung heap, posting the titties. That's our girl. So yeah, I sent information to Sterling. I know that Marilyn is talking to Aaron about it. He endorses the idea 100%. He's like, y'all don't need my permission, but apparently some people do. So he's given his permission, and I'm hoping that he will give an on-air endorsement because that'd be super great. And yeah. Who's a sight for sore eyes? Is that me? You're too kind. Flattery will get you everywhere. Aw, she fixed him. That's right. Everybody's so proud of you, Marilyn. You got your nips on straight tonight. That's fantastic. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. I put myself to bed early. I needed a timeout. Now I'm a dirty wake up. That's cool. Back of Beyond, if they point up like that, 9 times out of 10 they are fake. Honey, you didn't even see what Marilyn's usually look like. Normally there's one straight ahead and there's one that's like way up here pointing up. So trust and believe that this is an improvement. Kim White, hello, good to see you. Hey, hey, I've been subbed to Jen. I just subbed to Hef. Who else? Retired Red. Retired Red. So let me see here. Do 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 do. Doodly doo. Forever fruit. Let me put in. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Okay, so that is, hi Scott Barrow, good to see you. There's Hefs, and then there's Jen if people need it. You can get to Hef by searching that name too, the inappropriate heifer. Yep. Have you noticed that there's approximately 3 to 5 Kims in your chat rooms at any given time? I know. What is up with that? Let's see. There's Red. Hello, Scott of the Terrifying Sneeze. It's good to meet you. I'm afraid of you during allergy season. Yeah. Super a whole lot. Who else? Who else? Who else? Oh, yeah. What happened? Oh, no, this thing is trying to do things, and that's not going to work. All right. And then there's Miss Sunrise Dawn. So that should get everybody. We've got Hef, Red. No, I put in Red. Yep, I put in Red. Kimberly Gabaldon. Miss Sunrise Dawn, Red, Hef, and Jen. I think I got everybody. Go do the sub thing. Subscribe to all of them. Like and subscribe, y'all. Hit the little notification bell and select all, especially for my sporadic ass, because you never know when I'm going to come online. I mean, we have kind of an idea most of the time. It's usually going to be like around midnight and 1 a.m. Central Time, but that can change. That can change. I might get a wild hair up my ass and decide to go on at a different time. And I have, oh my, Maya. Yeah, that's terrifying. I don't want to know anything about this. Maya has to put up a ladder for her dogs so they can get over the snowbank to go pee. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Oh, poor Maya. Okay. Kimberly is sub to them all now. What are we saying here, Kim? FB invited me to earn up to 30K in the next 30 days, so I guess I'm already a digital creator and didn't know it. I have a plan. Need Facebook followers and YouTube peeps to make it all work. I have no idea what's even happening right there. The only thing Facebook wants me to do is spend money to advertise my business page. And I tried that once and I didn't get much of anything in returns. So, yeah, not gonna even bother. Hef now has 17 subs. I love it. It means potentially not being on disability, and that is a scary thought, girl. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it is. But potentially, Facebook Facebook likes to make some promises, and I don't know that they're gonna be able to keep those promises. So, hello, Scott. Good to see you. I see that you're cracking up, probably about all the comments that I made about your terrifying sneezes. Um, Jen is replying to Maya, that's a big fat nope. That's when I have hubby dig me out and drive me everywhere I need to go. Yeah, no shit. That is terrifying, Maya. I've had to dig paths through the snow for mine a few times, but nothing like that. No, yeah, seriously. Seriously. And we don't play up here where I live, but I am not above the Arctic Circle. So, I guess that might have something to do with it. Um I had no idea it was possible to make so much money on FB. Yeah, nor did I, honestly, because I certainly fucking haven't. So, um, yeah, not through actual legit bookings, not through friggin' anything. So I don't really know what to say. Oh, there's Tony. There's Polly Boobies Tony. Good to see you. Welcome back. Um, yes, Miss Sunrise Dawn is your wife. That is true, Scott. And we're happy to have you here. I remember because she came in on my stream, and then your little girl decided to crash the party and get up in the middle of the night, and we were introduced to all of your felines, and then I walked away for a moment, and I was all the way down the hallway in the living room, and I heard that sneeze, and I've been scared of you ever since. Yep, yep. You're stuck with her, Scott, and we're going on a cruise in September. Damn right. And it's gonna be amazing. Everybody's gonna have a good time. Before 8 AM, I had been out shoveling twice and taken a shower. Now I'm waiting for the snowplow so I can run out to move my car. I know that dance. Thankfully, out here in the sticks, I don't need to, but I know that dance. Scott says, my ass ain't going on a cruise, even though it sounds like fun. All right. All right. Well, then I guess she's taken the oldest child. And yeah, we gotta get her booked. So lead follower, get out the way. I don't really care which, but I know that Ms. Sunrise Dawn wants to be on that sailing. So I'm sensing that one of y'all is going to be there, if not both of y'all. So no matter what, she going. Oh my God, back and beyond. Absolutely. If the sneeze scares people, don't pull his finger. No joke. No joke. That is the most terrifying sneeze I have ever heard in my life. I can't come up with another word for it, but I heard it all the way down the hallway in the other room. It was startling. Yep. Kimberly's got it right. I'm glad you were okay. We thought you were under attack. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. Well, I don't know if you have to drag him, if you have to hit him with a trank gun, whatever, but, just Do what you need to do. Kim is calling for hydration break. Okay. I got my iced tea. But you're trying to figure out how we heard something? We heard it because Miss Sunrise Dawn was a guest on this stream, and I had to go down the hall. I was kind of leaving it with her to cover for me. And Scott just sneezed his entire head off and made the most frightening noise, certainly that I had ever heard on one of my live streams. Yeah, but we heard it because she was a guest on here. I'm dying over here trying so hard not to laugh and failing miserably. Yeah, fair enough. I'm eating an ice cream sandwich. Good for you. Good for you, Red. I approve. Is he new, Marlene? Okay. Well, if we're going to be like that about it, hell yeah. Oh, you missed that artsy tartsy. Okay. That's fair. That I can understand your confusion then. Is normal the same as status quo? No, it doesn't necessarily have to be. I never thought I would be so famous for just a couple of sneezes. Honey, that was the sneeze heard round the world. Literally. We have people in here from all over the world. We've got Kiwis in here. We've got people in Norway. We've got people from Denmark who show up. I mean, we got people all over the damn place. And so those couple of sneezes scared the crap out of people literally on the other side of the planet and in a different hemisphere. I mean, Purple Groovy is here. Sounded like a sneeze scream. Exactly. Exactly, Purple Groovy. Also, happy to see you, honey. I'm glad you're here. BRB gonna go put the chompers in their bath for the night and then grab some ice cream. Nice. Yep, Kimberly Gabaldon says because we couldn't not hear it. That is also true. A screeze. I guess that's what we're calling it now. But I was 2 rooms away. That's what makes it terrifying. Your ass ain't going on no cruise? And why is that? Tell me about it. Tell Dr. Bug. What's going on? Why is your ass not going on any cruise? And is it just your ass? What about the rest of you? Because, I mean, inquiring minds want to know. Oh, not that Helen. She's in Straya. Marilyn is listening and making coffee. She's in Vermont. We've got Kim in Minnesota. I'm in northern Minnesota, also known as the frozen ice planet of Hoth. It was 2 rooms away for crying out loud, but I think the out loud part was the issue. That was a very, very loud out loud for sneezing out loud. Now come on. Tell us why your ass ain't going on no cruise. Red's in Northern California. West Central Minnesota, back of beyond. Okay. Nice to see more Minnesotans up in this piece. Very nice. Yeah, inquiring minds want to know. Artsy Tartsy's in Florida. We heard you. What are you going to do? You have a frightening sneeze, bro. Sometimes it just is what it is. Southwest Ohio, Kansas. Hoes in different area codes. Maya is at North Pole. Yeah. Yeah, you betcha. Oh, for cute. Do you guys have the Ophir there too? Do you do the Ophir? Ophir gross. Ophir nice. I know they do that shit up here. Yeah, we've got somebody on the dung heap. St. Louis, Missouri. 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 31 degrees there. Bish, it's warm. Where you at? Purple Groovy. The dung heap. Where our resident Jezebel lives. Jen is back. Very nice. Oh, busted. Hear you laughing out there, Scott. Yep, you busted. Greetings from Colorado. Yes, there are several people in Colorado. Can we call one of our cruise meetups the dung heap? Of course we can. What's stopping us? Nothing. Oh, can you put Artsy's email up again? Yeah, I can. I'm going to put it in the chat. There you go. It's in the chat. Yep. Everybody's saying yes, Marilyn. So, absolutely. "71 degrees here and the sun has set." That's New Zealand for you. That's Kiwi land. Tony just woke up after going to bed at about 9 p.m. Yep. The dung heap is fun. Scott, you can laugh, but please don't sneeze, Maya says. Scare all the reindeer up by her. But yeah, Artsy Tartsy's email address is in the chat. If you guys want to buy an SPTV keychain or necklace, the little logo, you can do that. You can do that. Just $20. Send her an email. $5 shipping. She sells 10 of the damn things. That'll be her deposit for the cruise. So help her out. Back of beyond 5 degrees here and dropping. Ew. Yeah, it's like 4 here. So I hear ya. Scott, my ass don't want to go on a cruise, but the rest of me wants to. Okay, well, you know what? Then you got to talk. The rest of you needs to talk to your ass. Oh, or it could be a magnet. It could be a magnet too. It could be a necklace, a keychain, a magnet, whatever you want to do. Um, what's the problem with your ass? What problem does your ass have with going on a cruise? I mean, if you can find a way to leave the ass at home, it's just going to be uncomfortable whenever you try to sit down. I'm telling you, I'm going to get Mona fully trained up and be ready for the next one. Damn right. And we're going to make it happen. It's going to be amazing. There you go, Artsy. I'll buy one. Marilyn will buy one. There you go. Just email her at the email that I put in the chat. The child is still awake. Honey, melatonin or trank gun. That's all I got for it. Blow darts, maybe, with little tranquilizer on the tip. I'm just offering suggestions. I don't know. I don't have children. It's probably a good thing. Kim White is in Virginia Beach, Virginia, where it's after 2:30 a.m. there. Yep. Hello, Mario Feathers. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Magnet is a great idea. Absolutely. Am I near the Mall of America, otherwise known as the Migraine of America, otherwise known as Huge Dale? I'm about 2.5, 3 hours north of there. Yep. Yep. Pretty much straight shot up I-35, couple 3 hours, and that's where you'll find me. Miss Sunrise Dawn says, I'll drag your ass onto the ship. And I mean, if we can separate it, maybe she'll just put it in her carry-on luggage. I don't think there's any restrictions on that. She can bring on board as many asses as she wants. If the rest of you wants to go, then it really shouldn't be an issue, right? Do we need to get you a dolly or something? Maybe invest in some better luggage with 4 spinner wheels on it? I don't know. At the moment, we have a moose problem, not reindeers. They keep walking around in the schoolyard and around our houses. Ooh, and moose are no joke, man. Can't mess with moose. They're significantly larger than the reindeer. Holy shit, they are. Duncan has 12 subs now. That's awesome. Tell me what Duncan's name is. I don't remember. But tell me what Duncan's YouTube name is so I can put it in the comments. Or I can put it in the chat and you guys can all go sub up to him too. If the rest of you goes, Scott, your ass will follow. That is true. That is true, Kimberly Gabaldon. That is absolutely true. I would like to tell you the reasons when it's just you because I'm worried everyone on here will make fun of me. That's okay, sweetheart. You know what you can do? Email chowyunsmut@gmail.com. No spaces, all one word. Send me an email. I am more than happy to address it. Like I've told people, the only stupid questions that you can ask me about this cruise, or really about any travel in general, is what time is the midnight buffet? And how do you spell JetBlue? Those are stupid questions. And if you ask stupid questions, you're going to get stupid answers. But that being said, those are the only 2 stupid questions I got. So, come on. Let me know what's going on. Drop me an email. I will be waiting here for you. Back of beyond. I think I have anal glaucoma. I can't see my ass going to work tomorrow. Very nice. The reason shipping is so much is because I put them in an envelope with bubble wrap so they consider that a package and charge $5. Hey, you know what? $5 is $5. That's the shipping amount, and you're getting a piece of handmade something? Come on now. If anybody's yelling at you about the shipping, they have larger issues than just being a stingy bastard. What's his channel? Yeah, we all wanna know Duncan's channel. I said I'd sub up when he got it up and running. I didn't watch your stream this morning. I was going to tomorrow. Had a bonus kid all weekend. Oh, that'll happen. Free as an eagle, that's what it is. Hannibal Lecter had a cooler dolly. Hannibal Lecter did have a really cool dolly. And a good face mask to go with it. I'm bringing one ass. He's about my height, 5.5 years older than me. Okay, that's fair. Free as an eagle. Free as an eagle. There you go. Marilyn's husband, Duncan. His link is now in the chat. Yep. Free as an eagle. Free as an eagle. Got him. Most of us don't make fun of people. Watch out for Hef, though. Hef tends to only make fun of people out of love. And if she is making fun of somebody, and really going in on it, like really going ham, then they've probably asked for it. But yeah, Jen's got it right. We don't make fun of someone's fear. Yep. We absolutely do not make fun of someone's fear. So if you've got fears, nobody in here is going to be making fun of you. That's not how we roll up in this piece. I want always, I mean, the only thing that I request of people is that they be respectful of each other. I'm used to seeing ad hominem attacks on me, so whatever. But yeah, we like things to be respectful of each other. And if anybody's joshing, it's the kind of joshing that's all in good fun. So I wouldn't sweat it too hard, Scott. But if you really are concerned about it, like I said, you are welcome to email me, and I am more than happy to talk with you about it. Hef's afraid of clowns. She's not the only one. I think they're disturbing, and I've known people who work as clowns, and they seemed to be suffering some kind of a delay in their maturation and weren't real good at social anything. So now I have the hiccups. I hate having the hiccups. Hef, you had me cracking up earlier in Reese's chat. Sterling was definitely squirming. Oh my God, yes. Yes. And it was funny. I was watching it. I was trying to ask questions. and trying to bring up the idea of the cruise to Sterling, but it kept not being brought up. So I sent him an email instead in the middle of the thing. Tony just poured a glass of amaretto. Good for you. Very nice. She's in Missouri as well. Oh. Oh. Putting that in the chat too. Anybody wants to sub to Maya? It's in the chat, yo. Get Maya subbed up. We've seen the work that she does here, and she is incredible. You're pretty sure he called you a prostitute, Hef? That's kind of serious business. He is a hussy, though. We are protective of our people. That is true. That is true, Jen. That photo of Sterling dressed as Lieutenant Dangle, that was pretty fucking funny. Absolutely funny. And he does blush really easily. Yay! We've got more subs for Maya. We want all the subs for Maya. Maya's amazing. Not much on there, but it might be more. Yes. Yes, I believe in you. And I think that the more subs you get, the more you will be inspired to post. So get it, girl. Get it. Daninsky, subbed. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. You guys are amazing. Amazing. Amaze balls. Amazing. Also, Marilyn. Balls. Oh, Miss Sunrise Dawn, you want me to show the photo of Fred again? Or the picture of Fred that Maya painted? I can do that. Personally, I think it's dumb, but she wants to add eyebrows to it. Look at that. Look how perfect. It's perfect. So she needs to put some eyebrows on that shit and get it sent out. That's right. Not feet, Marilyn. Balls. All right. Artsy got Red's email. I love it. Yes, Marilyn, it is amazing, isn't it? Just an amazing, amazing piece of work. Yeah, Mario Feathers is saying nicely done. It's so incredible. So incredible. Just beautiful. So, yeah, I mean, get some eyebrows on that man and send it off. Fire it away. Because, yeah, Reese will lose her entire mind when she gets it. Just completely. It's going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, let's see. Aw, Marilyn. You're so sweet. I'm crocheting, drinking coffee, and chatting with the best insomniacs on YouTube. Is this heaven? I think yes. It might be. It just might be. Yeah, I've been describing it as the Denny's of YouTube, where the insomniacs and the people just getting off work and the people done after modding, a long day modding, they're here. They're here, and that's why we that's why that's why we keep going live when we do, because this is what I'm about. I'm about all of this community. I love it. I love it. Reese is going to cry when she sees it. Oh, absolutely. She is going to weep uncontrollably when she sees it, but it's perfect. And that's why she's going to weep. I'm crocheting a round that has turned into a bowl. Maybe you forgot to stop? Yeah, that's true. And the Jezebel freaks like you and me, sister, we're both Jezebels, and we're proud of it. The mods work super hard. It's appreciated. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I love that they come here to blow off some steam at the end of the day. I hope that heaven has a smoking section. It does here. Get it. Get it. You do what you want, man. What I am going to do, though, I'm going to leave you for just a moment because I'm doing the dance in my chair. Even though I left. Yep. She knows the struggle, the crocheting. Is it a bowl? This is a watering hole. Yes. All right, Scott, I see you. I'm going to be right back. And because I know that Ms. Beaumont is here. Oh, see, Red's asking for Ella, and I wasn't going to put her up because I don't want to scare Ms. Beaumont. But if you're going to be like that about it. All right. I'll give y'all Ella. And I'm just going to trust that y'all won't make her mad. Because you know what she's like when she gets angry. I'm just trying to make sure that she's looking at y'all. All right. I'll be right back. Did they behave themselves? Good. She gave y'all a good report. Everybody's good. All right. I'll put her right over here. All right. Okay. So. Okay, here goes. I will miss my little girl, Savannah. I will miss my cat. And I'm worried about safety issues, such as the ship catching fire, hurricane hitting the ship, or the ship sinking. All right, so let's take these one at a time. Of course, you're going to miss your little girl. Of course, you're going to miss your cat. All of that makes sense. But a little vacation is good for everybody involved. And you're going to come back rested and calm, and you will have had a great time and had some alone time with your wife that you haven't even been able to think about for the last 4 years. So consider that. The cat will be fine. All 90 of them that you have will be fine. I promise you. And they won't even be mad at you for that long when you return. Some of them might be a little sassy about it upon your return, but they'll recover because they'll be happy that you're home. You're worried about safety issues, okay, such as the ship catching fire. They're very, very strict about open flame on the ship. Catching fire is generally not something that's a huge issue because they are so careful about it. A fire on a ship is a big deal. It absolutely is. But there are smoke detectors literally everywhere. And the crew is trained to respond very quickly to any kind of an emergency, but especially to a fire. As for a hurricane hitting the ship, not an issue. The ships these days are equipped with such advanced radar that if you were going to an all-inclusive resort somewhere on land, then that would be valid because a land resort can't get out the way. A ship can get the hell on out the way and give that storm a wide berth. So, and they do. Honestly, one of the best places to be during a hurricane is on a ship because the ship is going to get on out the way. Or the ship sinking. Even on well, I can't tell you that I have heard of any cruise ship sinking in the last decent number of years. Get Titanic out of your head. Get Poseidon Adventure out of your head. Get The Perfect Storm out of your head. All of it. Just get those ideas to just fuck off into the forever. Because really, these days, it's not a concern. And if it does, on the very, very, very off chance that something like that happens, that some kind of catastrophe causes everybody to have to flee to the lifeboats, number one, there's going to be enough lifeboats for everybody. And number two, those lifeboats have motors on them now. So you'll be able to get out of the way of the massive amount of pull that a ship going under the waves is going to have. You're not going to have to worry about it. But if you do, there are plenty of lifeboats and plenty of room and provisions on those lifeboats. And the first thing you do on the very first day of the sailing before they're allowed to cast off lines and actually set sail is you go to a thing called muster drill. You go to your muster station, which will be noted on your key card and on the back of your cabin door. And it'll tell you where you need to go. In case of an emergency, you go there. On this first day, you also go there and you check in and you let the crew members know that you're there. because everybody on board has to attend muster drill before you leave. Before you leave port. It's a requirement. It's a law that everybody has to know what it's going to sound like on the rare chance that there's an abandoned ship, what that alarm sounds like. It's very distinctive, and they're going to show you so that you know how to put on your life jacket, and there are life jackets in every cabin, and they're going to teach you about everything, and you won't need it. I'm just saying. So they're all valid concerns. Absolutely. They are valid concerns. And I'm not going to belittle them or put them down and say that they're not valid concerns. I will tell you that I've been cruising for a long damn time. I've never had any of those things to deal with. And I have cruised through all different seasons, middle of winter, Christmas, in the height of hurricane season. Ship goes around the storms. Find other places to be. Find alternate routes to get to where we're going. And if there's a hurricane that's making landfall in one of the islands where we're supposed to call, they find a different port of call. And they go there instead. You're in good shape. So the feeling of missing your little girl and your cat, not a whole lot I can do about that, except to say that I don't have any little girls, but I have had multiple pets throughout my lifetime. And anytime that I've sailed away, I've been leaving somebody behind. And yet, they've all forgiven me when I've gotten back. And I'm usually so relaxed by the time I get back that everybody's happy to see me return because I'm not a giant ball of stress on feet when I get back. So there you go. What else you got? Kim is crocheting a commission piece. A dress should be done in a couple of days. Very nice. Rock on. I really wanted to show Reese the Fred painting yesterday just because I felt so bad for her about the whole FB thing. Yeah, you know what? She's good. She's behind it. She's beyond it. It's okay. I'm crocheting a rainbow Rodney at the moment. Very nice. I do love me some rainbow Rodney. There we go. Savannah and the cats will be in good hands. Missing people and pets is natural, and most people have safety concerns, so now it's down to 2 things. That's fair. Scott needs to see angry Ella. Nobody's made her angry. She's in good shape. She's in fine fettle. Artsy Tartsy is bringing her service dog with her. So there will be at least one animal on board. It's a state-of-the-art ship. Safety features are top-notch. Plenty of lifeboats. An 8-year-old did a better painting than the one I'm doing for Guam. Okay, that's fair. So Ella, how's it hanging? Pretty loose. Hanging pretty loose. Steve, I'm a safety first person and I have concerns about this mode of transportation. And then I realized how long this has been a form of transportation and feel better about my odds. Yep. Yep. More people are kicked to death by donkeys every year than die in plane crashes, and more people die in plane crashes than perish on cruise ships. So basically, more people are kicked to death by donkeys every year than perish on a cruise ship. You worry about fire too, to be honest. Honey, I worry about fire every single day of the world. Hey, Marty girl, glad to see you. Loving this being told by a professional, experienced travel agent. Thank you very much, Kim. You are absolutely safe and cared for. 100%. Yep, Red is scared too, so she completely understands. I would assume they've got fire extinguishers all over the place too, and do safety checks of all equipment before launching like they do for airplanes. And the other thing too is that on the days that we're in port, the crew stays on board and drills their safety procedures. So, I mean, that is going on all the time. They are constantly making sure that everyone is up to date, everyone knows what to do, everyone knows what their role is, where to go, and the whole nine. I mean, it happens all the time. Do you really get 15 alcoholic drinks per day on the ship if you purchase the alcoholic beverage package? Yes. Plus unlimited specialty coffees, milkshakes, energy drinks, still and sparkling bottled water, um, juices, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff is included in that package. So, yeah, 15 drinks per day from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. For every 24 hours, you get 15 drinks. Most people don't max it out. Me, by the time I'm done on the ship, by the time I head home, my check liver light is flashing. But if I think about it, I can get real scared because I can't run anywhere or even walk. I literally have to depend on others to help and not run me over trying to get to safety. Very scary. Of course it is. Of course. That's terrifying. Who's as professional as Mikhail's Navy? Don't you be throwing shade at me. Good, because I can't row worth shit. Yeah, and you don't have to, because they got motors on them. Mustard drill. We refer to it as mustard drill quite frequently, actually. Yeah, that happens. I'm really glad he asked the question. Exactly, Red. We're here to help. The musters have been much easier since COVID. Yes. Yes, they have. They've been significantly easier. Now, most of the time, you watch an instructional video on your TV in your cabin, and then you go down to your muster station, you check in, they show you how to put on a life jacket, and you fuck off, and you begin your cruise. You start having fun. Get a cocktail. Instruction manual for me? For who? Yes, the captains do still know how to read the weather from the sky, but they also have really amazing radar on board. Colonel Muster in the billiard room with a candlestick. Mhm. As you get on the ship, your key card will show your muster station, and you find the person, and they give you instructions. Yeah, it really is just that easy. It's super simple. Hef is ready to leave everyone behind. You're welcome very much, Miss Sunrise Dawn. I'm glad that you feel better. The little one will be with the grandparents being spoiled rotten. Yep. You want us to bring you back a souvenir. What kind of souvenir would you like, Sweet Pea? And from which stop? There's going to be 4 ports of call. Oh, Tony says that she can. She lives in Missouri and can hand deliver it. Don't bring a donkey. Don't bring a donkey. 25 peeps in here. Actually, it's telling me 27, which is crazy. Yeah, please, if you would be so kind. I know that you're not all going to be chatting, but if you would be so kind as to hit the like or the dislike, either one. I'm not trying to tell you what to think, but if you could hit one of those and hit the subscribe if you are liking what you're seeing, and that little bell notification, select all, and that'll tell you when my random ass goes live in the middle of the night. Marilyn is more likely to be kicked to death by a moose. You have a fire extinguisher in your cabin. You've never had to use it. Yep. Brian Lucas is here. Take it from a real sailor. Safety is a #1 priority for all ships at sea. That is true. That is true. I thought Reese addressed that nonsense really well and blew off some of the steam I feel had been building for days. Incredible strong Reese. Yep, absolutely. I am not sure about that. I'm not sure about that, Kim, but only because I haven't seen anybody who didn't have the Cheers package be cut off on Carnival. So I really don't know. It might be. Now that's a liquid diet. Yep. Do they have a laundromat on board in case I pee my pants after drinking all that? Yes. Yes, they do. Washers and dryers. And Artsy says she'll have extra Depends, which is helpful. If you're going to be going to a party, you better bring extra party panties. I don't think I could even drink 15 glasses of iced tea per day, and I drink a lot of it. Yeah. Yeah, I drink a lot of iced tea and I drink a lot of water. They cut you off at the second drink order of the day of this on the day of the sailing if you haven't mustered yet, so don't dilly-dally. Yeah. Do the thing. I guess I could just sneeze and make the alarm for the whole shit? Yeah. I mean, seriously. 28 people. Yep. Kathy Mitchell is here, and she hit the like button just as she walked in the door. I love it. I'm so cute when I point at the like button. What I need to know is if I'm pointing in the right place. Because I think I am, but I'm not sure. I'm just kind of guessing because I can't see it on Restream, but I think I'm pointing in the right place. Am I pointing in the right place? You gotta let me know. Tony is more likely to get pecked to death by 8 chickens. Every time all of you mention mustard, I think of mustard. Morning mustard. Yes. Yes, precisely. No, like I said, we've called it mustard drill. Frequently. Emphasis on freak, because that's how we roll. If we're looking at spa options, what's our best route? I'm going to be calling them tomorrow. because I need to find out what's up with that. I have never seen a sailing sell completely have none of their spa cabins available so early in the year. So I have to call them tomorrow anyway. I'm going to let you know. But I will say that even if you're just in a regular balcony, number one, I know that you in particular were looking for something midship, and all of the spa balconies are way far forward. So that's going to be you're going to be feeling a lot more motion if you're that far forward. So if you're looking for midship balcony, um, you can just get a regular balcony. You can buy a pass when you get on board, like on boarding day, that's going to get you access to like the thermal loungers and all that shit, the the sauna and the steam room and all of that. Um, you can buy that on the first day of the sailing, or you can buy individual day passes if you want to do that too. Um, and I will tell you that the days that we're in port, if you don't feel like going ashore, that's going to be the day when they have really good spa specials is port days, because everyone's going to rush off the ship to go into port, leaving the people who work in the spa at kind of loose ends. They don't know what to do on days like that because there's nobody on the ship. So they have specials that happen, and those will be advertised as well. So as you go throughout your sailing, those will be advertised, but you can also buy yourself a spa pass for the week. Just leave all of the asses home. I don't know, point again. Not a spa balcony, just a pass. Yeah, you can just buy the passes, and that works. Where I was pointing was like over here for like and dislike. Right over here. Am I doing it right? And then over here for subscribe and the little bell. I hope I'm doing that right. I want air conditioning, massages, and facials, and you'll be happy, Hef. No, will they run out as long as you get it on the first day of the sailing? Not likely. How much is the spa pass for the entire sailing? I'll see if they have information for me when I call them tomorrow. I'll find out for you if I can. Coming from Canada, I could get killed by a moose or die trying. Tony says switch sides. Kim White says backwards. And Kathy says, yes, you got it. So now I don't know what to say. Am I backwards? Am I pointing the right places? Is like and dislike over here? And subscribe and bell over here? Because that's where I think everything is. I don't know what I'm pointing at, but I don't want to be backwards. That'd make me feel like a real asshole if I've been doing it wrong the whole time. All right, so Tony's saying like and dislike is on the other side. Kathy says you're right. A dose of rose says pointing is correct. Like and dislike is on the other screen for you. Kimberly says it's backwards on her phone. Well, I know on the screen there's nothing but my name. Maybe it is different on a phone. Yeah, maybe it is different on a phone. Everything on center left says Marty Girl. So, like, over here, Marty Girl? My center left or your center left? That's the other question. I have no idea what's going on. How about if I just stick with what I've been doing? Or I just say, under here, down there, like dislike, subscribe, bell, whatever you want to do. It's down here, right down there. The bell is on my left. This is my left, Purple Groovy. I did it perfect, says Marilyn. In the undercarriage. I'm pointing correctly on both laptop and phone, says Maya. All right, then I'm going to keep doing that. So weird. None of this makes sense to me at all. But I'm just going to keep doing what I do. Because Marilyn thinks it's cute. Kathy Mitchell, for me, you've been doing perfectly. All right, excellent. So, Scott, did I answer your questions? Did I help? Did I help your ass be somewhat less trepidatious? I hope. I hope I helped your ass be less fearful. I was so glad I woke up for this. I feel a lot better. I was upset about some of the BS yesterday. Yeah. I have a spicy morning stream planned, and now I can be a little less spicy, maybe. You know what? I believe in you. If you want to go full on sriracha, do that shit. Get your spice on. And if you want to be a little less spicy because you're feeling a little bit more calm, that's cool too. Whatever you want to do, honey. Whatever you want to do. I will be probably passed the hell on out when you go on in the morning, because I usually am. Because I usually fall asleep somewhere between 7 and 8 a.m. But yeah, I suck at being awake for morning musings. But if you're going to be spicy, girl, I'll be there for it. I'll be there for it. I won't be live, but I'll catch that shit on the replay a little bit later. I hope your biscuits ain't burnt, though. Nothing worse than burnt biscuits. Yep, she's spicy. She's spicy. Jezebels are spicy as fuck. This is true. That's how Jezzies roll. We are spicy. We are delicious and nutritious. Cheers to that. Xenu Marlene. Hey, 29 people in here. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Somebody burned Marilyn's biscuits. I don't know who, but I feel like maybe the person who burned Marilyn's biscuits is anonymous, or at least thought they were being anonymous. Do I sleep a lot of hours, Marty girl? No, I don't. I will lie down for bed somewhere between 7 and 7:30 in the morning. When I actually fall asleep is anyone's guess. So sometimes I knock right out, and when I do, I'm usually up by like 2:30, 3:30 in the afternoon. So that's 7-ish hours, usually. 7, 8, maybe. If I'm rolling around until 11 or noon and cannot get comfortable, then I'm going to remain in bed for significantly longer, just because if I'm rolling around until 11 and can't get comfortable, then I'm not going to fall asleep until usually 1, noon or 1, which means that I'll get up around 7. But a lot of the time my phone has been ringing and I've had to answer it in the middle of the day. And if it's my best friend calling, I'm not going to not answer it because she is going through it. So she knows not to text me because a text notification won't wake me up. But she knows that my phone ringing will wake me up. So I'm always here for her. Let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get that Xenu Galactic Overlord and Marlene Sweeney. This Jezebel is hoisting a glass of wine from the dung heap. Right there to you, Marlene. Hey, Mr. Crow. Oh, good, Marilyn. You're Xenu Marlening with coffee. Hey, you know what? Whatever you like. I don't care if it's cake. I don't care if it's water, iced tea. Good night, Scott Barrow. I hope that I helped. I hope that I helped put some of your fears at rest. And like I said, the option to email me is always available. Can I sing Respect? Find out what it means to me. That's the name of my stream. RESPCT. Find out what it means to me. Like that? I do that right? Ooh. What you want? Baby, I got. Ooh. What do you need? You know I got it. It wasn't perfect, but wasn't too bad. Try not to wake up the folks as well. They're in the room right below me. So I so understand that. I was up all night caring for my husband with Alzheimer's. He would shave at 4 a.m., tell me he was going to work. So hard now I can't sleep much. Mm-hmm. Have to remember this timestamp. Funny as hell. Fantastic. Suck it to me, 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 suck it. I can't. I was okay. I was acceptable. Catch me at a time when it's not, 2:45 in the morning here and everybody's asleep. If they were watching a movie, I would feel okay with being a little bit louder, but they're literally in the room right below me trying to sleep. So, one of these days you'll catch me when they're still awake with your song request, and I won't feel so bad about getting loud with it. But I hope it will suffice. Why do I have a feeling that's going to be a clip? Girl. After seeing the short that they made out of Reese and Tommy, I don't put anything past anyone anymore. Thank you very much, Ms. Marty Girl. Thank you. I'm not so good with the tongue twisters these days, so that all those suck it to me's are a little challenging. But also, I don't think I've done much in the way of singing other than singing made up songs at the Cats earlier today. I was singing at Jake because, well, he's a mess, and so he just winds up getting songs. I didn't sing to the deer, but I did get to see deer eating peanut butter earlier today. That was wildly amusing. They're very silly creatures, those deer. and we hang up, uh, it's like a piece of a very thick branch, a tree limb. It's about this long, and we drilled, uh, shallow holes in it, not all the way through, maybe about that deep, and we stuff peanut butter in them. And there's a bunch of little perches that we put around the outside of it, so it's covered in peanut butter. And normally the chickadees and the nuthatches and, all the other birdies think it's fantastic. Well, tonight I peered outside. My folks were running errands, and I peered outside, and there's a deer standing by the peanut butter log stick thing, just licking peanut butter out of the peanut butter log. Normally they go after the sunflower seeds that we put out. This one was like, meh, whatever, don't care. But she was all about that peanut butter. Okay. Very silly. Very silly bunch of deer. Oh, the Marlene timestamp was written down. Very nice. I sing made up lullabies to my grandson. I need to clip Crick's speech about Marlene too. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Hef was singing Etta James today. Nice. Brian, I make up songs about my dogs and sing to them all the time. Thank goodness no one is around because I can't sing. The puppy's nearly tall. I'm sure the puppies love it because it's their person and their person is paying attention to them. So why wouldn't they? Of course they're going to love it. Philip. I'm sure that Philip thinks it's delightful. What a cutie. Marty girl, I sing Irish ballads and play guitar and banjo. We could have a hoolie. Okay. We could have even a little bit of a Kaylee. We could have a crack. Oh, have got bit by the autocock rocket. It's very sad. Autocock rocket is the worst. My mother is plagued by autocock rocket. No, my dogs are worthless traitors. Another set of hands shows up around here and I might as well not even exist. Well, there is novelty in a new human with thumbs. But I'm sure that they love you. I'm sure that they do. Even if because you're the only one around with thumbs. The thumbs are the important bit. Singing ability, not so much. I did help. I'm hoping that that's what this means, Scott. All I'm getting is a yes. So I'm hoping that it means that I helped assuage things a little bit. Yep. Session. Yes, I'm here for it. Yeah, they don't know any better. Any thumbs in a storm. Yeah. I refer to the felines here as ungrateful fur tubes. I wish I had come up with that myself. I did not. A friend of mine by the name of Cordelia used that once, and it has stuck forever, ever in my brain. Yeah, they are ungrateful fur tubes. And so they shall be. Until time immemorial. In perpetuity, throughout the universe, ungrateful fur tubes. Well, y'all, what else we got? Oh, somebody's going ding. Who's that? Who dat? That's half. Oh, current situation. Life is hard. Tiny dog taking up pretty much the entire couch. Little mini half taking up the whole damn couch because that's how she do. Sorry, I had to clean my phone screen. Best way to clean your phone screen? Sorry to those of y'all who don't have the equipment. Side boob. Side boob. Gets into all those little edges and corners and nooks and crannies. Side boob. Clean phone screen. See? No fingerprints. It's perfect. Side boob. My left butt cheek is bigger than her. I know, and yet she's taking up the whole damn couch, ain't she? Yep. Kimberly, my dog, was a total slut for belly rubs too, for sure. Yeah. Jake, the cat here, the boy cat, likes to act like he's not a slut for belly rubs. But you catch him when he's sleeping. You get in on that belly, that soft, soft little tummy. He starts with the biscuits and the purring, and he just rolls around and shows off that belly. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I fucking thought. 2 of my dogs take up 2/3 of my bed. Of course they do, Brian. Winter has arrived here on the frozen ice planet of Hoth. Marty Girl, Hoth is in a galaxy far, far away, but it's also northern Minnesota. Oh, the look I get when I tell her it's time for her to move and let me get in bed versus her snuggled up to me once I get in bed. Yeah. She don't want to move, Ms. Mona. She's like, uh-uh. No, I don't want to move. Once the mama gets snuggled in the bed. Yep. You're not going anywhere, mama. Oh my God, Hef, did you really? Did you give her a Zerbert on her belly? That's perfect. I love it. Good job. I do that sometimes to the cats. Well, Jake would claw my face off, but I've done it to my other cats. And they get very confused very quickly. They have no idea what to do with Zerberts. Very silly. I did. I mean, I'm that kind of dog mom. Who can blame you? Who can blame you? Nobody can blame you for being that kind of dog mom. I love it. It is precious Mona, Ms. Marilyn. My friend's basset hound used to run toward guests, flip over, and slide up to you for a belly rub. My void kitty, Launcher, otherwise known as Lawn Chair, who lives at my ex's place. You walk in the door, and she tears her ass into that room and flings herself to the floor, like with an audible thud, and will just roll over, and she wants the tummy pets and the head pets, and she wants all of it. Shut up. 221 Maryland. Amazing. That's absolutely astonishing to me. I don't even know what to do with it. Like, what do I do with this information? Are we actually gonna get my shit monetized? Is that gonna happen? That feels really weird to me. I don't know what to say. Holy shitballs, guys. Thank you. Thank you for liking and subscribing and doing the things with the stuff, the YouTubey things. I really appreciate it. All the things down there. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Yes, you have to pay homage to the Belle. It's true, Brian. You must. Oh, wow, must be cold. I lived in Winnipeg. Yep, yep. I'm about a 90-minute drive south of Thunder Bay. 222 now. Holy shit snacks. It's because I rock. Thank you very much. Yes, I do. Usually in a corner, curled up in the fetal position. Minnesota is Canadian light. Yep, it is. Minnesota is where Canadians go to buy their beer. And the cheese tax. The cheese tax is real. Somebody else just went ding. Who went ding? It's video, you guys. Oh, shit. Okay, I've turned it all the way up and I'm going to press play. This is Mona and she is snoring. Amazing. I love that so much. That makes me so happy. Why would Canadians buy beer in Minnesota when the beer in Canada is stronger? Because their dollar goes further here, or it used to. I don't know. All I know is that it used to be a place where Canadians would go to buy their beer. I don't know if they do that anymore, but I know they used to when I was younger. Oh my geez, Louise, that's precious. Yes. That dog is sawing some logs. People are loving Mona. And why shouldn't they? She's amazing. She's a very hardworking dog. She deserves to get her snore on. Good heavens. So tell us about the cheese tax. Well, that's something that you have to pay whenever you have a dog or a cat. You have cheese. The animal is going to want some cheese. You have to pay a tax to the animal in order to eat your cheese without being harassed the entire time. Cheese tax. It just happens. What else do we have to address tonight? My delightful gentle folk. All of you. Kim White, you're going to attempt sleep mode. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be snoring like Mona soon. Oh, best of luck to you, honey. Sleep sweet. Scott and I had to switch out for a minute. I'm losing my freaking mind. Best to walk away before getting too angry at the kiddo. Yep. Jake has stolen jars of peanut butter off of tables and counters. Smart kid. Not even 5 minutes. Yep. Yep. Once she knows that all of her humans are where they're supposed to be, she's gonna knock right off. Thought you mean the government was taxing cheese? No, ma'am. No, it's the animals in your home. They're gonna demand a portion of that cheese. It's just how it goes. I mean, there's no getting around it. There's the cheese tax, and it must be paid. Get that dog a CPAP. I'm mm, trying to picture the dog in one of those Darth Vader CPAP masks. I'm having problems with it. I learned long ago, though, to never visualize because that can only lead to heartbreak. When people suggest things, if you automatically just visualize it, that's a bad idea. So I learned long ago. Don't don't even don't even let it start to enter your brain. Don't let the visualization even begin to coalesce because you will not be happy with the results most of the time. So, yeah, I don't visualize anymore. It is a law. It is a law, Red, for sure. Kimberly says snakes don't beg at the table. That is true. That is true. Much. Yeah, exchange rates are weird. Went to Denver in September, paid $60 for 3 people's breakfast, came home, $100 Canadian. Cha-ching. Yeah, exchange rates are weird. We can't even say the word cheese at my parents' house. Their dog comes running, well, walking fast. He's old and chunky. My mom has a friend who will stand in the kitchen with a piece of like craft singles, like nothing exciting. We're not talking like artisanal cheese here. And she'll just yell, "Cheese Club!" All the animals in the house come running toward the kitchen. So, of course, we were at Aldi, and I had to point out to my mom, "Mom, look at the macaroni and cheese at Aldi." Sure enough, that shit is called Cheese Club. So she wound up buying a box of it for her friend. She's like, I'm sorry, but you said Cheese Club. Here you go." And yeah, her friend just laughed and laughed and laughed. Cheese Club. They know the sound of the cheese wrapping. Yep. I used to live with a couple of dogs and we had to give them Benadryl because one was hyperactive and the other one had skin allergies. And so would get hot spots, and so we'd have to give him Benadryl so that he would calm down and itching would chill out so he wouldn't bathe and scratch himself raw. Um, and they knew. They knew what the peanut butter jar sounded like, and they knew what the cheese wrapper sounded like. So either one of those things happened, and they were waiting at the baby gate that we set up at the kitchen door, because they knew that there were snacks gonna be imminent. They didn't necessarily care if there were little pink pills embedded in the snacks because they would just eat them. It would be fine. Had a pit bull named Mo. He would always come running when we opened the freezer door because he loved ice. Um, Elvira, frozen green beans. Her mama keeps green beans in the freezer as treats for her. And God forbid we should ever drop an ice cube. That's automatically it's for the dog. But she loves frozen green beans. And when we sit down to eat at my parents', there's always some cheese involved for the dog, as well there should be. Dunk told me the internet said that cheese is bad for dogs. I told him the internet is bad for dogs. Let them eat cheese, damn it. Yeah, absolutely. Ask your vet. Don't ask the internet. My dog loves broccoli and green beans. Oh, I bet broccoli leads to some interesting emissions out the back end of the dog. Green beans, frozen green beans. Elvira loves the shit out of them. She loves them. Yep. She'll eat the hell out of some green beans. And Launcher and Burb, the orange girl that we adopted at the same time, they would sit at the bottom of the basement stairs, and I would get some ice cubes for them from the freezer. They would sit at the bottom of the basement stairs and yell for me to throw ices for them. And so I would have to go to the top of the stairs, and I see little eyeballs peeking out at the bottom of the stairs, staring up at me. And I would just kind of knock one of the ice cubes so it would go bouncing down the stairs. And they would go after it. The orange one would leap after it, and then I'd bounce the next one, and all of a sudden, out of the shadows, here comes the void, chasing another ice cube. It was their favorite game. God, they loved that game. One of the cats is addicted to potato chips. Okay, that's fair. Both of the cats here will eat green olives. I don't know what that's about. Launch Air ate sauerkraut. She ate corned beef and cabbage. She ate all that shit. She sleeps on my head, so yeah, not pleasant to wake up to pup emissions. No, I can't imagine it is. We had a squirrel at my old house. Cornholio! He was nosy and would hear if I phoned for a pizza. I'd go get it and pull into the driveway, and he'd come sailing through the treetops for crust. Yep, pizza bones. Pizza bones are some valuable shit. We used to throw our pizza bones out for the raccoons, and they love the hell out of it. Not as much as they loved marshmallows, but they did love pizza bones for sure. Eh. Hev is not kidding when she says the dog sleeps on her head. Look at this. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, y'all, it's been a little over 2 hours. I need a snack because I haven't eaten much today. So I need a snack. And okay, Marty girl. Your cat likes bananas and wine. You might win. You might win. That might be the winner for tonight. I know, Hef, already it's been almost 2 hours and 10 minutes. I don't even know. It's bonkers. But I need a snack. I need to keep knitting on this damn cooter shawl if I'm going to finish it at any point this month. I have so few rows left. But it's, frustrating. So Either way, snack time for me, which means I should probably stop babbling at y'all. I've got notifications on for you, Marilyn. So if I'm not awake at 11 a.m. and I shouldn't be, um, I hope I'm not. I will be catching it on the replay because I like it when you get spicy. And good night to you, Red. I hope to talk to you all tomorrow night. Time to get back to bed. Yep, I hear you, Brian. Y'all have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow or whenever it is that you wake up. Aw, that's nice to hear, Miss Sunrise Dawn. I'm glad. Scott says he really likes me. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you. Huge compliment coming from him. All right. All right. Well, then even more so. Good night, Ms. Kimberly. Smoochies to you, Ms. Marilyn. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night, Ms. Tony. Good night to all y'all. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a pleasant good morning. And we'll reconvene tomorrow night and we'll talk about it. Peace to you.